can you share a story for us of a leader, you can think of who really embodied this principle?
Well, Tom, the story we open encouraging the heart with, both the first edition and now a new edition that will be coming out mid 2025, May of 2025, is a story from Tom Malone. It's my favorite encouraging the heart story because it embodies everything that one can do as a leader to exemplify that practice. So, if I may, I'll give you an abbreviated version.
Sure.
The scene of this is a setting is a shop floor, a mid-sized manufacturing company in Northern California. Tom is on the shop floor, and his team is gathered around him, those who work in the shop, and Tom is the president of this mid-sized manufacturing company, calls them together for a weekly award. Uh, but he says at the beginning, we've got a new award today. He says, this month we have the freezer award. And then he looks at the group and says, anybody know who won this? Anybody know who won this award? And somebody in the group shouts, Kelly. And there's Tom shouts, okay, Kelly, come on up. Come on, there's something in the freezer, Kelly. Go look in the freezer. So Kelly goes over to the freezer, opens the freezer door, and pulls out a metal rod and a cylinder. And there's an envelope attached to it. And Tom says, come on out, come on over up front here, Kelly. And Kelly comes to the front. Tom's laughing, and everyone else joins in the laughter and the joy of Kelly is walking up with this metal rod and cylinder in his hand up to the front to stand with Tom. And Tom opens the envelope and he hands it to Kelly. And inside is a recognition, small check for what he did. But then Tom says, "Oh," grabs that part away from Kelly and says, "Oh, that's cold." And looks at the part and says, "Remember this job?" Tom says, "I went through the plant one day and I saw Kelly put something in the freezer." And I went over to him and I said, "Kelly, why are you putting this rod and cylinder, this rod into the freezer?" And Kelly says, "Well, I couldn't fit this rod into the cylinder. So I thought, well, if I put the rod in the freezer, it'll shrink and the parts will fit together." And it did. And Tom looked at him and he says, "That is amazing, what you've done, Kelly." And Tom again holds up the part to to the group and says, "And remember, while we're here, gang, no rejects, no rejects, no rejects." I think that story embodies everything one could do as a leader in a group to recognize individual contributions and also reinforce the sense of community in a group.